Hi Capricorn, I'm here to do your Celtic Cross love spread, okay, for singles and troubled. I also do a general reading that's pretty detailed for every single sign twice a month, as well as the lunar readings and the lunar eclipse readings. All lunar readings and eclipse readings are on a separate playlist, and then Tutelary Tales, which is a general pull on collective energies, whatever spirit wants to, story they want to tell that particular day, goes on a separate playlist for Tutelary Tales for the time being. That said, this will not resonate for all of you, especially if you're not singled or troubled. So, you know, never force a reading, okay? Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. You're at Lunar, Moxie, Tarot, and Astrology. Welcome if it's your first time, and if it's not your first time, welcome back. Thank you to all my new subscribers and for all your comments, okay? I really appreciate them. And you guys, bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands, communication. Okay, this might be a hot week for communication for you guys, okay? And I have a King of Cups in position 1. You guys are popping. King of Cups in position 1. You guys may have love on the mind, deep emotions for somebody on the mind, okay? This is your love reading, okay? We'll see how this plays out. What's crossing? I have a Seven of Wands crossing you. You may be a little bit defensive, okay, in your love life right now for one reason or another. Okay, that might be interfering with your ability to love strongly. Okay, and with your King of Cups energy, let's see what's in the heart for my Cappy. Ace of Cups. New love on offer on your mind, in your heart position right now, Capricorn. It's excellent, okay? I say new because the Ace of Cups is typically new, or it doesn't mean it's somebody you don't know. It's typically somebody that you've never explored. Take that as it resonates, okay? Fully or at all. Okay, in the recent past, we have Justice, okay? So there may have been a rebalancing of the scales here in the past, okay? If you guys have Libra in your chart, you could, you know, be here as well. Sometimes, especially in the initial positions of the cross, I will get a sun, moon, especially a rising, okay? A rising on that. Okay, now you have another major arcana at the top, Chariot, your opposite sign, okay? So you are thinking of going towards somebody. In the recent past, you guys may have been wrapping up another relationship or bringing a new sense of justice to a relationship you were in. For some of you, it could be, or to your love life in general. Okay, we'll find out when we get more with the clarifiers, but definitely on your mind here right now is forward movement. And with this position in the heart, I have a feeling it's towards someone. Okay, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stellium. All right, and a lot of times for masculines, I also recommend that they check their Mars, okay, placements. I personally check my stelliums, my cusps, all right, and a lot of times my main access lines, which happen to also be, you know, my ascendant anyway, and I'm a cusper. And same with my moon. So, and then, you know, opposite of that, the MC line, which, you know, represents your networks in your career house, is a very important house. So sometimes I will check that as well. You know, I find when I ignore it is when I'm like, oh, I should have checked that. All right, we do have a Ten of Swords. So whatever you're moving towards, there is an ending involved. Okay, so maybe for those of you that are like wrapping up one thing to move towards another, there is some sort of definitive ending here in the near future. Ten of Swords. Okay, maybe an end of heartbreak, maybe an end of other scenarios, okay, that interfere with whatever this Ace of Cups is that you're going towards, but we'll find out, okay? What are they, tell me about their environment for my Capricorn and love. Wow, we have the Three of Coins, okay, so you're like putting it out there that you're ready for collaboration, at least on a friendship level. Okay, I like that, Capricorn. Okay, you're making yourself open and available. All right, there is in the hopes and fears here. You guys must be. You guys might have this Ace of Cups and this Chariot. You guys might feel strongly about a particular person right now, especially with these major arcana. These are soul-moving arcana. They're not everyday arcana here in the heart and the crown here. So I have in your hopes and fears a Four of Cups. All right, and then in the likely outcome, the Empress. Okay, that's either going to be you standing in that power or somebody else. Okay, but there is something that you're going to be a little wrapped around. Yeah, it's like you have an 8 of Swords. So it's like a mental imprisonment about what? 4 of Wands and a Magician and the Star. Wow. Wheel of Fortune and the Hierophant. Okay, so maybe some fears around commitment, okay, that get you a little tied up in your head. There's obviously some strong feelings here towards something or somebody, you know, and for some of you that might just be getting back out there if you're single, okay? But with this Ace of Cups here, it's a little more than that. It's a lot more than that, okay? There's somebody particular tied to this Ace of Cups, okay? This Empress over here in the likely outcome is an excellent, excellent energy to be in, okay? Very representative of Venus, sometimes tied to Taurus and Libra if you have those in rising, especially I already have Justice over here as well, okay? Then that's you, okay? Just stepping into a full power, okay? Empress, you know, is all 4 queens in one, all right? But you know, masculine or feminine can be representative of the Empress energy, okay? Ultimate Court card manifestor in the deck, okay? On this King of Cups, I get a Princess of Swords, 2 of Swords, and a 7 of Wands. So you guys, and it's funny because what's crossing you is a 7 of Wands. So again, there's somebody you feel at a crossroads about that you have your eye on, that you feel very, very deep emotion for here. Capricorn, okay, whether you've been in a relationship with them or not, remains to be seen, we'll check, okay, but there's somebody you are very defensive about this watching over this person in this crossroads, this kind of tied up here with the fish hooks that looks like fish hooks, literally, the 2 of Swords in this depiction, they're kind of stuck together, nobody's moving, all right, tell me about the 7 of Wands, and then you have a 7 of Wands pop out on that King of Cups, so... And on the 7 of Wands, I have a 8 of Pentacles, the Sun. This person is, you're very hot for this person, and a Queen of Wands, okay? This person, you may be highly attracted to the Leo portions of their chart or any planets that embody the Leo portions of their chart, or they may be a fire sign, okay? Feminine energy, all right? Very charismatic. It's a very good-looking individual, all right? The Sun is here. This is ultimate happiness. This is like... what you're kind of hiding here with this 7 of Wands, what you're defensive about is this is somebody you really want to work on things with, okay? 8 of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Queen of Wands. Maybe they don't know. For some of you that may be, okay? What is this? Or you're just very protective of a new love interest you have, okay? What is this Ace of Cups? This Ace of Cups, I have a 4 of Cups, a 2 of Wands, and a Princess of Cups, okay? So decisions around some contracts or opportunities here are tied into this Ace of Cups down here in your heart right now, okay? And this could be bound with an individual that you feel very, 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 you know, attracted and crushy to for some of you, okay? That you see new opportunities or contracts with, okay? For some of you, it could, for some of you, literally, could be surrounding a creative matter, okay, or somebody you're working on with creatively, that you feel a little bit of discontent here around an Ace of Cups tells me that it's not fully to fruition, or you're not completely satisfied with what you have now, you know, in comparison to the Ace of Cups that's on offer in one way or another here, okay, and that the cause of, you know, this Ace of Cups here is tied to this energy up here. So I do believe that these heavy feelings that you're having are tied to, you know, this Queen of Wands like energy, all right, that you feel a little defensive about. For some of you, you could be defensive about that own, letting that part out of yourself, okay, but that's not the general feeling I'm getting with the King of Cups here and this Queen of Wands crossing. The King of Cups doesn't always express his emotions fully. They're felt very deeply, but he doesn't always express them fully, okay? He shows them more than expresses them, okay? But can be very deep and expressive. But this is definitely indicative of a relationship you want, one that you had, you feel a little defensive about, left up on the crossroads here. What's this Justice in the past? Okay, so this Justice in the past has a 9 of Cups, Star, and the Fool. Yeah, it's like something happened here where you were in this healing phase, okay? It could have to do with an Aquarius or a Aries, all right? About a leap of faith towards a wish fulfillment here in the past, or you ran into somebody that represented a wish fulfillment to you, all right, that you wanted to take a fool's leap for, okay? All right. For those of you that are of older years that like have suffered a breakup with a child, this could be reflective of negotiations in regards to that child. If you've been through a divorce or any kind of parenting plan, okay, then those could definitely be reflected here as well. All right, especially since I have this Princess of Cups down here. All right, but if you did, it looks like that process is over and you've been healed. Like you're on the other side of it, which is excellent, okay? For those of you that that specific message applies to, okay? What's this Chariot? Yeah, on this Chariot, I have a Princess of Wands, a Hierophant, which this Hierophant has been, which is a major arcana card for Taurus, but I think because Uranus is in Taurus as well as Venus having passed through recently, it's just really set off a lot of stuff on the love front, all right? Major swift changes, and they're not like, they haven't been thought of, okay? Sometimes they can hit by lightning, but, you know, it's not like Uranus is a fast-moving planet. It's been going through Taurus for a while, but, you know, it's had a lot of other planets run through there, you know, after it, okay? Venus especially, okay? And so this Hierophant has kind of pops up a lot in these things, but what I do see here is that you do deem some sort of victory, somebody you want to move towards for more exploration of this connection. Could involve somebody with Taurus, you know, Cancer or Sag placements. Does not have to, okay? I do see either news or like a desire to learn and explore more, okay? Because you deem this, you know, thing as a victory. You're trying to be patient about it, because I have Temperance here, or wait. You feel like there might be needed to be a waiting period for some of you that applies, okay, to this new thing that you want to run towards, okay, but it's on your mind heavily, all right, and it's somebody you deem that you can have a major commitment with, okay, but you also feel divinely guided towards. Oh, on the Ten of Swords, I got the Ten of Swords, so I usually don't pull another, but I had already pulled another, so I will. It's on a Queen of Pentacles, okay, in the near future here. All right, this may be some sort of ending or an end of a situation with a prior Queen of Pentacles. All right, feminine energy, could be another Capricorn. All right, I'm gonna pull some more on it in a minute to clarify it, but there, you know, whatever this new beginning is may be quite healing to an old connection of yours. Okay, sorry, things. So if you experienced pain in the past, or there could just be like a death and rebirth of yourself here, okay? That it, you know, came about from some sort of ending here. I'm going to pull more on it in a minute. I'm going to go through these others. I'm going to pull another deck for it. What is this Three of Coins? On the Three of Coins, I get the Three of Coins. You guys are hot today, okay? Because that's like the second or third card that you've pulled the very exact card, okay? Which is my sign not to pull another one, okay? For that particular card, all right? So this Three of Pentacles or Three of Coins is exactly what I said. You are exuding off an ability to build foundations with people, whether that's in friendship or in love. That's, you know, that's what you're letting off in your environment, which is an excellent energy to display, okay? What is this Ten of Cups? Around you is a sense of happiness, okay? Yeah, with this Ten of Cups, and here we go. With this Ten of Cups, I have a Knight of Swords. There may be some news that's coming in around you, or that you feel coming up, or a specific actor that brings this news, okay? Either you to someone else or someone else, okay? And I have it here with the Moon, all right? Very, very deep emotions involved here. Also could be associated with Pisces or Cancer. Does not have to be. With the Six of Wands, which is a victory. So there's some sort of news or talking here that you could feel in the environment, or is actually taking place, about happiness around home and family, okay? What that means to you, what do you want to build with it, what you want, okay? You deem it as a victory. Some of this deemed victory to do with this Ten of Cups may be under the surface, may be secret. You know the answer to that, Capricorn, more than I do, okay? What is this Four of Cups here? Ooh, this is interesting. On this Four of Cups and your hopes and the fears, I have the Empress. And then I have the Empress and the outcome. Ooh, this is getting good. And a Hermit. Okay, Virgo energy, and a freaking Ace of Cups. Again, with these secrets on this Four of Cups here and your fears, there's some sort of feminine energy that you're highly, 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 highly attracted to. For others of you, you feel like you're not fully in your Empress mode, which is where you want to be, okay? And you feel discontent, and you go in for a period of healing, okay? Which may be in seclusion, maybe no talking. This is my second no talking sign I've had. So there may be part of this is hush hush, or that you don't, other people don't know about your feelings. Take it as it resonates. With the Empress, the Hermit, and the Ace of Cups, about this love that's on your mind and your heart. This overflowing love that you feel discontented about here shows up again here. Your fear is that you're not going to be able to get this person that you really, really want. For a lot of you, that's what that is. You guys are like, you have very, very strong feelings about a person, okay? I don't know what's coming into play to block the connection for right now. I can see if you have a definite desire to move towards this person. Maybe you feel getting rejected for some of you. For others of you, there may be more things going on that are kind of blocking this connection. We're going to look further into it, okay? What is the Empress here? You are trying to manifest this person, or manifest this energy within yourself, okay, of this ultimate, you know, queen, empress, all four queens in one, all right? For a lot of you, I think this is somebody you're going towards because of the symbology I see here, because of this King of Cups. So I'm just, it's the feminine energy is popping up all around this with a masculine-based energy here in the heart of the read, okay, in the center position here. So for a lot of you, whether you're male or female, you know, it looks like you're interested in females around here, okay? And what I see here is this, and this Empress, I have it with the Magician. It's definitely something you're trying to manifest, all right? And you do really want to, you want to build something with this person, okay? It's here with the Seven of Pentacles, all right? But I also have it here with the Eight of Swords. So one or both of you are kind of tied up in your head, okay? Mental imprisonment of the mind, and I don't see that surrounding Devil at the bottom. Capricorn energy. I don't, and the Lovers, yeah. And this is about a choice. There's other people involved here. And the Ace of Wands and the Judgment, yeah. For some of you, this is revolving around a choice. You're like getting out of one relationship and into another, you know, or you had a breakup in the past that you're still, you know, grieving over the process of, or wrapping up the process of. For some of you, that's how it's going to apply, okay? Let me see here. I'm going to pull another. Tell me more about this Queen of Pentacles. The Empress, holy hell. Tell me more about this Queen of Pentacles up here. Some of you, if you're masculine, yeah, or feminine, here I got it with the Ten of Wands and the Four of Cups, you are experiencing a breakup with a feminine energy that's also representative of Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus energy, okay? I have it here with the Empress. You may have had children with this person, okay? And you may be wrapping up some litigation with that person, all right? Or had litigation with them in the past, okay? It was a very heavy burden, and you felt discontent in the relationship. Ten of Wands and Four of Cups, okay? So this Empress is kind of either somebody, the same Empress that you want to rekindle something with, or this is another extremely strong, manifesting, beautiful feminine energy around you that you want, okay? Tied to this Ace of Cups, all right? Let me see something. Tell me more about this, tell me more about this Ten of Swords. Whatever this is, it's got you guys all wrapped around the axle, okay? On this Ten of Swords, this is something you've stressed about the ending for a while. Nine of Swords, you've been up in your head about it. So, you know, I'm really anxiety-ridden about it, and I had a lot of sleepless nights, insomnia, you know, anxiety-ridden about this deal, this wrap-up, this ending. But once it gets to that ending, then it's over, which is great, you know? And I do see it here with the Seven of Cups. It was an option, and I see a lot of you may have been waiting for finality on this issue, of some kind or another, okay? Or to either hear back from this person or wrap this thing up, and it took like a long time. And you felt very in your head about it, okay? And about your options, about making the right choices here in regards to this issue, okay? Which looks to be a very significant issue, okay? Tell me more about this Ten of Swords. Yeah, again, it involved a choice, okay? And for some of you, that are dealing with masculines, okay? I have a choice between two masculines, okay? I have a King of Swords and a King of Wands here, all right? With the Lovers, indicative of a choice in love, okay? So for some of you, you know, this was a soul connection, and maybe you had another one in mind, okay? Or, you know, you had to end one to go towards another, all right? Or you were dealing with somebody that actually had fire and air in their chart, okay? Entirely also possible, okay? That represented a King of Swords, and also, you know, and a King of Swords can be kind of dry and straightforward, but you put a King of Wands with it, now that's pretty passionate, okay? That's a good combo, all right? A very good combo, but with it here with the Lovers, kind of feel like this is surrounding a choice, all right? And it may have been a choice for you of who do I have to be straight with, or the balancing of these decisions that you were making were really weighing on you because you had to be like straight and forward to get through a breakup, and then also keep up with your passionate side, which was hard to do. Maybe undoable at the time for whatever reason. So you had to kind of lock away one part of yourself to deal with another. For some of you, it may play out that way, all right? Tell me more about the Lovers here. Yeah, this is in the near future, guys. So those of you that this reading resonates for, you're going to exactly know how these people place. You're going to know exactly who I'm talking about. This is a pretty serious issue. I saw that there might be other people involved when I said that down here, around here. And I just see it playing out here. I see some stress about an ending. Maybe you feel like somebody didn't choose you, all right, that you wanted to choose you. I don't see it. I don't see you stopping it up, okay? I do see that for some of you, there may have been literally child support issues and other issues. You just showed up here with the shadow side, which is the Devil card, okay, in this deck, all right? So you're showing up here, and it's regarding give and take, all right? Specifically, you know, this could be the give and take having to do with child support arrangements and other arrangements of that sort, okay? And a Two of Pentacles, okay, juggling and making decisions in regards to that, okay? And, you know, for others of you that are with a blended family, you know, it could be, you know, that your partner is wrapping up items of that sort themselves, okay? But I'm really not doing this for the happily coupled, okay? But if you're troubled, and that's one of your troubles, could be. But there's definite mother figure here, and now I got two father energies here, and I got Two of Pentacles and Six of Pentacles, and I had Justice over here. So for a lot of you, this could have to do with baby mamas, baby daddies, all right, and redistribution of things and wrapping up certain things, okay? I do see a lot of love on offer here, and something that's like coming about of all of this, okay? Your hope and your fear, though, I feel like for some of you, you're still waiting for somebody to make a decision, or you're wanting to make a decision, okay? And there is a hope and a fear around this Empress, the Hermit, and the Ace of Cups. A fear of feeling discontent regarding that person, okay, or that energy, okay, which is overflowing love, you know, Ace of Cups. So that's telling me, again, that this is not like, you can feel, I mean, you know, people have a fear of rejection. Four of Cups can, you know, sometimes be indicative of some sort of rejection. There may be a fear of rejection, you know, surrounding this love because it's so strong, or this interest that you have in this person, okay? Let me pull a little bit more over here before I speak on that more. What is this, tell me more about this Justice. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. So, as I was saying, are you with me? I'm just gonna make sure my timer's on. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna pull some more on this Justice right here, okay? Tell me more about this Justice. Queen of Pentacles. Again, I told you, you guys might be dealing with another feminine energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Yeah, there's an ending here. The World. This Justice is literally a breakup for some of you with a Queen of Pentacles like figure. Queen of Pentacles, the World, and the Magician. It's something that you wanted or was manifested on one or both of your ends. Sorry, I just want to make sure my ringer's off so that that thing doesn't make any noise while I'm talking to you. Okay? There is a manifestation of an ending here in the past. Okay? A lot of healing around it. It was a wish fulfillment, this ending. It brought you a sense of justice. As painful as it may have been, or justice to this person. Okay? It just did. All right? But then I see you down here in your heart still having this overflowing love, but feeling a little discontent on this Ace of Cups and this Chariot of wanting to go towards this person very patiently, but very like intentionally, that you're probably also hot for. Okay? Prince of Wands, Princess of Wands, okay? Also want to explore, literally and figuratively, all right? For a victory. You're trying to be patient, you're trying to wait it out. Just what I'm getting, okay? For a lot of you. These are various feminine energies in this mix. So now I got two masculine energies over here, which could be one masculine, but maybe two. Maybe dealing with like new blended family scenarios, old new loves, but these commitments were pretty significant for justice to be involved here and be popping up in this manner, or very significant breakups. Okay, all right, let me see here. Why is the Magician here? Yeah, on this Magician I get the High Priestess. Could be a Pisces with the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Swords. There was something Maverick-like about this ending for some of you. Okay, there's like passionate feelings that you or another person had for somebody else for some of you. Not that you wouldn't be fully aware of it, but for some of you, you may have been keeping those things on the down low, not exploring them fully, while you were ending something that looks like it was already done anyway. Okay? Quite frankly, it definitely does, because leaving it was healing and it was a wish fulfillment, and like ending this justice wise was a wish fulfillment. So it's not like this was, you know, some sort of home record deal or anything like that. This was a relationship that was already over or ending. Okay? Take it as it resonates. All right, but here in the near future, I do see you guys having to deal with an ending to a situation, okay? And maybe it's the end of like focusing on all the past pain, and that's something new you're going to go after is going to give you a sense of joy, and letting go of that pain feels good. To know that a situation is dead, done, over with a Ten of Swords can sometimes be like, finally, you know? And for some of you it will be, all right? But there does need to be fair redistribution of some of money here. All right, especially if there's been children that have been ignored or whatever, you know, you're going to need to tidy up your end on that side of the street here in the future. You're going to be able to do it. I don't see you not being able to do it. All right, take it as it resonates. All right, can I get some? But here with this Empress, I want to again, the Magician popped up here as well as here. Okay, so one of you may have Gemini placements, or also be interested in somebody with Gemini placements, Axis, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay, significant in their chart. The Magician is Major Arcana, and I now have the Magician popping up in both places. So it's like you manifested this ending, which looks like it was already over anyway, or wanted to take care of this ending before going towards these things. And there is a Ten of Cups somewhere in your environment waiting for you, okay? And it is victorious, Ten of Cups. You may want to rush towards pretty quickly, okay? But that you have in mind, all right? Let me just see here. I think you're just, this Empress, hold on one second. Tell me about this Eight of Swords. Yeah. This person's independent. They're pre-Empress that you want to go towards right now. May have Virgo placements, because we've had the Virgo or Gemini and the Magician pop up here. This Eight of Swords revolves around the Three of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. So it's like slow, methodical moves towards a reconciliation with somebody you probably already know and have in your mind. That's this that you want to run towards. Oh, you know, I feel like I hear that song right now. I don't know who sings it. It's old. All right. With this Chariot and this, and only the Emperor drives the Chariot. Okay, so for those of you that are masculine, you are in that big boss, daddy, father energy, regardless of whether these, you know, two things are also in your sign. Okay, I do see you wanting to make slow, methodical steps to bring this person something very solid and reliable. Okay, for those of you that are feminine, you know, and that identify with this Empress here, it's, you know, the only thing you're going to be a little tied up in your head about is giving up your independence and bringing together these new blended family scenarios, which I see as completely successful. And you realizing that you can manifest anything you want for real love. Okay? The love that you share within your partners in your home is what's going to set the tone for everything else. Okay? And if, you know, you're around people that are happy and joyous, that's where you want to plant your harvest. You may, you know, be a little bit of doubts. Yeah. Do I see you stopping? Nope. Nope. I see this on the horizon for you. So that's an excellent singles love reading. Okay. I'm very happy for all of you guys. Okay. Let's pull some advice from the universe for my, I'm going to pull a couple love oracles too. Just because this is kind of it's funny how it, yeah. Knight of Wands, King of Cups, and the Six of Wands. The universe's advice is to make moves. Knight of Wands doesn't dilly-dally around. He goes towards what he wants. Okay? He will run you over on his way there if you get in his way. All right? And very gallant. All right? Very, very passionate. And it's Knight of Wands to what? It doesn't say just Knight of Wands to another. It's Knight of Wands to King of Cups. So, you know, to take passionate action towards not just your passion, but your emotion. I feel like for some of you, you may have not been with somebody that you felt like you could share your emotions with. For what? A victory. There's somebody here around you that you feel like you can be much more emotional with, you know, that feeds you on a heart and soul level, all right? As well as lights your fire, okay? All right? In a Jim Morrison kind of way. All right? Even for a Capricorn, all right? Which Capricorns, you know, despite the fact you guys are associated with the devil, can be conservative, can be, you know, can play up both streets, you know, of either being one end or the other, you know. But the Capricorn I'm talking to right now has a very well balanced chart with water and fire in it as well, and possibly air. Very well balanced chart. Okay. All right. Let me pull some. No, we pulled advice. I wanted to pull a couple of these oracles for you. It's excellent advice. Okay. Yeah, so this is just about like reaffirming that you guys, to be grateful for where you are, how far you've come right now on your love journey and this process, okay? It is a process, okay? Capricorn plans everything, okay? So if you guys, even if you're a Mars and Capricorn and you're a masculine, you're watching this because you're a Mars and Capricorn, they're very methodical, okay? Planners, all right, in their actions. Anyway, it says appreciate. Your twin appreciates you, sees you as a blessing, practice appreciation, appreciate, you know, and be grateful for what's around you, okay? But I do see a period of separation here. No contact, 5D, dreams, focus on your own happiness, and winter. You feel out in the cold, your answers arrive in winter, all right? Maybe that was last winter that you guys kind of had some epiphanies of one sort or another having to do with whatever this massive transformation you're in is, where you had a breakup or whatever, and then maybe, you know, there is a reconciliation or reunion of some sort or another, probably not with the same person that this was, all right, in winter or by winter, okay, and it does, you know, support the fact that there is some sort of secret separation here. Yeah, and then I have observe, okay, yeah, again, it's just like watching from a distance. I told you, there's somebody that you guys have your eye on pretty hard here that you're not with. Free will, choices, decisions, contact, action cannot be forced. Okay, obviously, there's a lot of anticipation around this connection. I'm seeing, all right, and it's just, you know, it's more important to try and fail than to never try at all. That's just me, you know, because, you know, if it's somebody you significantly care about, you may regret that for the rest of your life, never trying, okay? And then I have balance, yin yang, darkness, light, stay centered in your higher self, okay? And you guys had a wonderful read, okay? And I love the fact that you guys look like you're already through a lot of the woods. I mean, yeah, did I catch you at the end of the process just to be like, oh, it's all lovely and daisies? No, but I caught you in a pretty good space in the process. Yeah. Yeah. You guys like have a lot of, I have the Phoenix here and Heart with Key. There's somebody that like you definitely feel is kismet to you, okay? And Phoenix, this is just indicative of of your growth, and you know that you have a right to change your mind and you're transforming, okay? Can be like the Death card or Scorpionic energy, okay? All right, and then it also warns against third-party interference, and obviously it looks like somebody's trying to make sure that there isn't third-party interference in whatever this new thing is that you're seeking out in the future. So that said, let me know how it goes, Capricorn. I'll see you later.